another pair?
No.
Smart enough not to get too nutty. Send that to you. I'm sure you guys got plenty to do without me straight away.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Can you freaking believe it? It is August the 8th, and I have a tag in my pocket, a bow in the truck, got my good buddy Bryce. We've got 5 stallions, whatever a cool name for a horse might be. We got 5 of those. And we've got this freaking beautiful country right here. Look at this. Where does time go, guys? It just seems like yesterday we were wrapping up the best season yet. And here we are on our new season. We don't have a name for it yet. Maybe by the time you watch this, we'll have a name for it, but we're just gonna let things play out and figure that stuff out as it goes. But guys, my motto this year is gonna be a lot similar to last year. If you guys watched the best season yet last year, my motto was slow down and enjoy it all. So this year I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna enjoy all the moments, I'm gonna enjoy all the experiences, all the adventures that are before us right now. But I'm also gonna take a step back this year, and I only really have 2 tags in my pocket for the whole year, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually really good with that. Brian drew some really rad tags in Wyoming that I want to help him out with. My father-in-law drew a rad tag this year. He's been waiting 12, 15 years to draw. My beautiful daughter, Braylee, 14 years old, drew 2 of the best tags in the state of Idaho. So for me, this is one of the hunts that I've been looking forward to. I have a tag in my pocket for this one. Me and Bryce both have tags, and then I have an antelope tag in Idaho. If I don't hunt anything else, I'm going to enjoy taking other people out and helping them enjoy all of this and to slow it down and for them to enjoy every moment. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the season. We talked about calling this the bestest season yet, but that's just dumb. So we'll figure that out. But guys, we're gonna have an amazing time. It starts right now, August 8th. You can get the horses loaded up, and we're packing in 6 miles where we're gonna camp out for probably, I believe, 9 days. And the hunt doesn't open until the 10th, so we have a few days to scout, and then we'll have probably 6 or 7 days to hunt. Let's go. Well, here we go, guys. Start of an amazing adventure. Took us a couple hours to get all the horses loaded up, but we're on our way. We're just racing sunlight now. We're about 6 miles in is where we're gonna set up first camp, and if we need to, we'll hunt that for a few days. If we need to, we'll change, move on, but first spot looks good. I was just nervous there was going to be a truck and horse trailer parked at the trailhead, but there was no one, so wish us luck, guys. This is going to be a blast. Well, it didn't work out as we planned. Getting dark, and we're about 2 miles from where we wanted to camp, so we're just going to set up camp here in this opening. As you can hear and see, it's raining. Probably can't see my face. It took a little longer than we had hoped. Had a little trouble along the trail, but we're back on it, and we're going to get through this thing. I just want to tell you guys, growing up I always wanted to be a horse guy. My grandpa Olivier was a horse guy. He was a big time horse guy. My mom was in the rodeo. I always asked my dad, why don't we have elk or horses to hunt elk out off of? And he's like, I'm terrified of horses. I'm like, well, I'm old enough, I'm gonna ride horses to go elk hunting. A little nervous around horses. We had a close call back there, and I didn't want to get back on the horse, and Bryce said, get back on that horse and ride that thing. So what's the old phrase? If off the horse, get back on. It's good. It's good to be uncomfortable, I think. It's good to have a little fear. When you get through it, builds your character, makes you who you are. If you fail to get back up on that horse, then it owns you, and you learn nothing from it. Anyway, guys, we're gonna get camp set up, get out of this rain, It's gorgeous up here, guys. I can't wait to show you this country tomorrow. Guys, this is Blair Witch Project stuff. So, little update for you. We didn't end up camping in that first meadow. Bryce decided that since the horses were already packed, we were traveling well after the near catastrophe we had. Let's just keep going. So everything went really well. We did the extra last 3 miles. Got up here, literally, when I get my tent, I'll show you guys when I have better light, but literally I dropped a camp pin on my OnX in this spot because it looked flat. It looked like I was where we wanted to be, and there were some trees. Literally came right to this spot, and this spot's perfect. There's a couple spots for tents. Somebody built this big rock wall thing that I think we're have our kitchen in. But man, I don't know what we did before OnX. It was perfect. We got right here to where we wanted to be, and it ended up being a perfect spot to camp. So we haven't been able to see any of this country because it's dark, but I'm excited for tomorrow. So I'm gonna set up my tent in the dark and get our stuff in, and then we're gonna go. We got the horses tied up, but I think we gotta put them on a rope so they can feed and give them a little food, and then maybe cook some dinner. I don't know. It's 10:30 right now, so got in here a lot later than we thought, but we made it. It's freaking amazing, man. Riding a horse in the dark in these high basins was absolutely outstanding. Good time. So, all right, enough talking. Gotta get to work. All right, guys, this is the rock formation that I was telling you about. We found at the camp spot pin I dropped on OnX. It's gonna work out perfect for a kitchen. So Bryce says he's starving, which I am starving as well. It's about 11:30. I'm gonna fire up these Camp Chef strikers, and we're gonna make some, I think, some venison brats I brought with us. But this should work out perfect. Keeps the stoves out of the wind. Man, I can't wait to show you guys this place in the morning. It is gorgeous. You can't see much right now. Alright guys, it has been a pretty long day. We started this journey at what, 10 or 9 a.m.?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
And it's probably what, midnight?
Yeah, just after.
Midnight Nevada time, 1 o'clock our time.
Yep.
So it's been a long day, but we're here. We are pretty excited about tomorrow and seeing this country for the first time. I've looked at this stuff a lot on OnX, on Google Earth, and it was pretty crazy that we ended up getting to the exact spot I dropped the camp pin at on my OnX. I just saw trees and it looked flat, and we showed up, and it's obviously somewhere that somebody has camped, I would say a few times. But we're gonna eat some dinner, and you guys know how we do it here. Bryce got all the horses unloaded, we got the gear unloaded, and then Bryce unsaddled all of them while I cooked dinner. And that's what Bryce said. He said, I'll take care of all the horses. I'm like, I'll cook. But you guys know how we do it here. I cooked, Bryce is eating first. Let's see how it goes. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Well, let's dish up, man. We did some, not a giant fan of Mountain House, but the chili mac is pretty bearable. And after today, we ate, what, a sandwich at like 1?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. It's a great thing about cooking up at, 6 miles from the trailhead at about 9,500 feet elevation. Pretty much anything will taste good. Don't really have to apply myself.
Delicious.
Bearable?
Delicious.
Alright, like it. Well, here we are. We are hanging out in a little 2-man First Light tent made by Nemo in the high country of Nevada. We're currently at about 9,500 feet, about 6 miles in from the trailhead, and my mind is blown. I know I talked about it a little bit earlier. We had a super scary situation on the trail, and Bryce knows I'm a little nervous around horses, so he's been telling me, he's like, I really want to get you out on a true backcountry horse hunt where we ride in for a day, set up a camp, and then we ride the horses out and hunt. I would love to. We finally planned this thing, and we had a super scary experience. Should have been some dead horses. What happened was Bryce was riding his horse, and he was leading 3 horses, and I was just riding my horse in the back. There's one horse in the middle in the string that, for whatever reason, would come to some rocks, and he would pull back hard. And so he would pull back and would pull the horse in front of him, the horse that was behind Bryce, and we ended up having 3 horses down on the trail, and they'd try to get up and they'd jump on each other. It was insane. Bryce was like, that's the worst wreck I've ever seen, I've ever had happen to me. He's been doing this for 20 years. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I was here with you. I'm glad I got to experience that. If that's the worst wreck you've seen, I saw it. Guys, this is going to be a great season. I'm glad you're here watching. This is the very first video of this whole season. I'm very honored that I'm on this hunt. Stay tuned. Whatever we decide to name this season, but it's going to be fun, like always.